This video will look at business strategy. We will attempt to define the subject by focusing on the strategies that have been implemented by the John Lewis Partnership over the last century. A critical evaluation of strategic and non-strategic decisions taken by the company will be scrutinized, analyzing the organization's appetite and maturity towards managing risk. Towards the end of the video, a few sustainable future strategies that the John Lewis Partnership could implement will be suggested. However, before proceeding, it's important to get a better view of the John Lewis Partnership. In 2013, the John Lewis Partnership described itself as a visionary and successful way of doing business, boldly putting the happiness of all the staff at the center of everything it does. The 85,000 plus staff which the company refers to as partners own a business that has an annual gross sales of over £9.5 billion. According to Johnson, Scholes and Whittington, 2008, strategy is the direction and the scope of an organization over the long term, which achieves advantage in a changing environment through its expectations. Jones, Pitt and Lewis created a strategy that would encompass three independent objectives of partner, customer, and profit. Bradley and Taylor 1992 said several companies have emulated the partnership or learned from it. Its influence in the future will continue to grow, whilst Winter in 2012 noted the Deputy Prime Minister's Nick Clegg's sentiments when he said, "Liberals believe strongly in the virtues of the market, but only if it is a market for the many, not the market for the few." These objectives build on the advantage of the co-ownership structure that also provide an appetite for continuous improvement, innovation and enterprise. A visionary strategy that has maintained the vigor of commercial and domestic success. The corporate governance that has been put in place has also allowed the business over the years to develop a further 7 strategical principles as outlined in the next slide. Purpose: meaning happiness for all stakeholders through worthwhile and satisfying employment in a successful business. Profit: the company will tirelessly aim to make a profit to keep it afloat and develop further, as well as share it with staff each year. Power: power of the company is shared between 3 governing authorities: the Partnership Council, the Partnership Board and the Chairman. Members: the company will aim to employ people of ability and integrity who are committed to working together and to supporting its principles. Customer: the company will deal honestly with its customers and secure their loyalty and trust by providing outstanding choice, value and service. Business relationships: the company will conduct all its business relationships with integrity and courtesy. And finally, the community: the company will obey the spirit as well as the letter of the law and contribute to the well-being of communities in which it operates. These 7 principles define how the company has been run and is run today. They're as relevant today as they were when they first set out by the founder John Lewis in 1925. According to Cox and Britton 2004, before a business can attempt to define an effective grand strategy, it needs to identify its present situation and decide the best direction in which to move, along with a plan to support its aspirations. The John Lewis Partnership, like many other companies, has relied on strategic evaluation tools such as PESTLE, Porter's 5 Forces, SWOT, McKinsey 7, and value chain analysis. In 2013, the Market Line survey group revealed a SWOT analysis, key findings for the John Lewis partnership as follows. Strength. They found that the John Lewis brand had a strong brand image. Under weaknesses, there was a major recall in 2012 that majorly affected the company's reputation. Opportunities. E-commerce continues to grow and exist as a major opportunity for the company. Threats. Stiff competition. There continues to be new companies that are coming into the market that continue to threaten the partnership. The partnership's journey has been a result of the right strategies being implemented. The current partnership chairman, Sir Charlie Mayfield, is a dynamic and talented executive who was knighted in June 2013 for services to business. In three major company strategy areas, which will be discussed now: human resources or personnel, as the partnership calls it. Their grand strategy is partners, staff. The company invests a lot of money to ensure the happiness of all its staff. Perks range from an annual bonus, educational or personal pursuit subsidies, right up to subsidized company-owned holiday retreats. In the area of marketing, in 1925, John Lewis adopted the slogan, "Never knowingly undersold." Although the meaning has changed in some way over the years, it still remains the partnership principal marketing tool. Today, it means the partnership aims to be true and competitive on quality, price and service, as noted by johnlewis.com. In finance, the company's strategy has always relied on its co-ownership structure. According to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India 2013, strategic financial management is crucial to any company. A good long-term strategy is required to maximize profits whilst keeping stakeholders happy. At the top level, the partnership has three governing authorities: the Partnership Council, the Partnership Board and the Chairman. The business has had 5 people at the helm since its inception. The Chairman is ultimately accountable for the partnership commercial performance and is responsible for developing business strategy, which ensures the long-term sustainability of the partnership in a competitive environment. The Partnership Council embodies the democratic structure, representing partners as a whole. Most of its members are elected partners. Its main role is to hold management to account, to influence policy and to make key governance decisions. The John Lewis Partnership Board is responsible for the proper management of the partnership. According to Lynch, alongside well-considered strategy, there exists the need for an organizational management team and people to deliver the strategy. Day-to-day management strategic direction of its divisions, John Lewis, Waitrose and partnership services, rests with divisional management boards who are accountable to the chairman. Moving on. As nobody can predict the future, risk management plays a very important and crucial role for any business to survive. In 2006, Lynch defined risk management a strategy evaluation criterion associated with strategy that does not expose the organization to unnecessary hazards or unreasonable degree of danger. The partnership has an audit and risk committee who are answerable to the chairman and all the governing bodies. In an online article about the partnership attitude towards risk, Spencer said, "It is the duty of the employer to predict and put prospective measures in place through reasonable judgment and prediction, whilst focusing on the spirit and intent of the law. Tools that the PESTEL framework could be used to evaluate risk, standing for political, economic, social, technological, environmental and legal." In the years that have gone by, PESTEL analysis with John Lewis has started to reveal a general trend that it has dominated the market here in the UK, and it may need to look ahead to develop as a company. Um, One of the areas that it may possibly start to look at is the BRIC countries, and this is one of the recommendations that are being made. There are growing rumours that the John Lewis Partnership may explore into China. International expansion is highly recommended at this point. The BRIC countries naturally offer the best and viable money-making alliance. The internet is already in existence in the plan to develop into internet company is already planned to 25 European countries. So at this point in time, this video, hopefully this video has demonstrated how the partnership uses Stretegy over the years and how it's proven to be a successful company. The future is bright for the partnership. They can look and unlock the key to the future. A lot of companies have failed to establish themselves overseas, but John Lewis looks likely to be the only company that can possibly market itself in Russia, China, Brazil, South Africa, Australia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, and many other possible countries. Thank you.